Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today, I will be discussing cyber insurance and IoT security, focusing on the risks associated with Internet of Things, devices, and the solutions available through cyber insurance. My name is Nishit Panchal, and my enrollment number is PP2543, and I'm excited to share insights into this critical topic. Let's go on to the next slide. Cyber insurance is a crucial tool designed to mitigate the financial risk associated with incidents. It provides organizations with coverage for various issues, such as data breaches, network damage, and business interruption. Insurers assess risk through comprehensive data analysis and underwriting process, which have become increasingly important as cyber threats continue to rise. Organizations must evaluate their cybersecurity posture before purchasing insurance, ensuring that they are adequately prepared for potential incidents. Let's head to the next slide. The IoT landscape presents several security challenges that organizations need to address. Many IoT devices come with limited security features, making them vulnerable to attacks. Additionally, the sheer number of devices significantly increase the attack surface for potential threats. Many of these devices lack regular updates, leaving them susceptible to exploitation. Privacy concerns also arise from the vast amount of data collected by IoT devices. Poorly secure devices can lead to an unauthorized access to the critical system. So here my part finishes. The next slide are going to be represented by one of my team members. So let's head to the next slide with his present.
Hello, my name is Harsh Ramesh Chandra Patel and my student ID is PPE2547. Go to the slide. In this slide, we are discussing about the intersection of cyber insurance and IoT. The cyber insurance policy can be tailored to specifically address the unique risk associated with the IoT. Coverage may include the liability for the breaches related to the IoT devices as well as regulatory fines. Insurance often require organizations to implement the baselines security measure to quality for coverage. To determining the appropriate coverage options, comprehensive risk assessments are the essential and the organizations need to understood the policy execution related to IoT vulnerabilities. In this slide, we are discussing about the key component of a cyber insurance policy. When considering a cyber insurance policy, there are several key components to be aware of. Coverage types can include the liability, business interpretation, and the data recovery. It is also important to understand the executions, such as those related to pre existing vulnerabilities, acts for war, and the negligence. The limits and the deduction level of the policy will vary based on the risk assessment and the specific coverage needed. Additionally, premiums are determined by the factors like organization, size, industry, and the security practices. Familiarization ourselves with the claim process is vital for effective recovery post indication inside. In this slide, we are discussing about the accessing risk for the IoT devices. To effectively manage IoT related risk, organizations should conduct a comprehensive risk assessment of their IoT devices. This process involves the identifying the potential vulnerabilities and the understanding their potential impact on operations. It's also critical to evaluate the existing security measures and ensure the complement with their best practice. Considering third-party vendor risk is another crucial element of the assessment process. Regularly updating this risk assessment will help the organization adapt to new threats, changes in their environments. Thanks.
Hello, this is Habilra. I'm going to explain this slide, which is the best practice for IoT security. Implement strong authentication methods for all IoT devices is the first thing. Ensure devices receive regular firmware and security updates. So this will help all the devices will be a security process. And use encryption to protect data in transit and arrest, and also the monitor network traffic for unusual activity indicative for breaches. Conduct employee training to recognize security threats. And the next slide is the role of incident response. So role of incident response explain when when anything happens with the security breach, we have to have a second plan to cover up. So the develop an incident response plan tailored to IoT incidents, ensure clear communication responding to incidents, conduct regular drills to test the effectiveness of response plan, which is penetration test, and also engage cybersecurity experts for guidance on recovery and mitigation. Document all the incidents to refine and improve the response strategy. And the next slide is regulatory consideration. Compliance with data protection regulations, example GDPR, CCPA. This is crucial. Like these are the compliance, and SOC2, SOC1. Also, it's a good one, and it's a bit of a cost to have the compliance, but it's internationally recognized. And the failure to comply can result in significant fines and legal repercussions. And also, insurance may require evidence of compliance for coverage eligibility. Organizations should stay informed about evolving regulatory information. And also, the next slide will be continue with the other colleague. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I am the future of cyber insurance. Conclusion. Cyber insurance. On the screen we can see